Welcome back to the age group development curriculum. And in this video, what I'm going to talk about is the player position and rotation policy that I think is very important for developing players in the long run versus being concerned about winning in the short run. And I think these type of changes will help develop better players in the future and help us as a country be more proficient with player development. So you're going to see here, right side, we have the table again. And again, this is about player positions and rotation. So we have the category in the brackets. So the table has three. We have category, player, and goalkeeper. So category is the age groups. Player is what they do in terms of rotation or how many positions they should play. And then goalkeeper is the principle behind the age group and should there be a specific goalie or what is the situation. So you can see here we have under nines as the first category, and the player position is rotate position. So this means that no player at under 9 should be playing a single position. They should be rotating and learning how to play different positions, including, by the way, goalkeepers, because it says rotate players as GK. Now we have U11, same principle, rotate positions, no set positions for players. And same thing, rotate players as GK. And then you can see here we get into the U13 bracket. It now says rotate positions as well. But this time we want to start isolating the goalkeeper training. So you might have a little bit more idea of where the player should be playing, maybe a more consistency with it, but there's still some rotation to it. When you hit the under 15s, then we start, and really it should be under 14s, 15s, as you can see, isolating positions. So 3 positions and isolate goalkeeper. U17, the player should have 2 positions. So their preferred position and a secondary position. And of course, the goalkeeper should continue to be isolated. U19 would be 1 position with an alternative. So again, you should have an idea of what the best position is, but let's say it's a number 9, and then the second position could be a number 7. That's the alternate. And that way, we're really trying to isolate and develop players to be specific in their categories and learn specific functions. So let's look at U9 to, let's say, U12, U13. You're rotating positions to give players the freedom and flexibility to play different things. You will see a little bit more strategic placement at under 13s. Again, the goalkeeper from U9 to U11 will be rotated, so it's players playing goalkeeper. U13 and above, you're going to start seeing more position-specific stuff along with goalkeeper isolated work. So that means the goalkeeper will be focusing on playing their position as goalkeeper. And you got to remember, this is a long-term development play, not worrying about just winning a game every single weekend. It's how can we develop better players to have more intelligence, more awareness, more ability, more potential to solve problems that they're going to find on the field. And it's through experience playing different positions, including goalkeeper, especially from the youngest ages. And the table is just the summary of the number of positions that a player should play by respective age. And this is what we try and follow. Obviously, in this country, it's much harder because parents want to win. They're paying to see their child win. They're not paying to see their child lose. And it's very hard to rotate players as goalkeeper because most of the time parents evaluate development based on the result of the game, even though especially in this country, because teams are booting the ball down the field in 90+% of cases, you don't get to see the development aspect or ratio in that sense because it's non-existent. It's not linear. If you're playing boot ball, kickball, whatever word you want to use to describe it, there's no development. It's just slamming the ball as far as you can down the field, and you hear people on the sideline, including coaches and parents, screaming, kick it, boot it, and send it. And those are things that unfortunately cause mayhem when it comes to youth development, which makes it essentially non-existent. And that's kind of the problem that we're facing, the crisis that we're facing in this country currently. So those are the ideas. That's what we have, and we try and follow with high soccer. Is it perfect? No, but that's what we try and do because we want to develop better football players. And then obviously there could be some adjustments to this, right? It's not a perfect hard and fast rule. But the idea is, again, to help you recognize how to help, if you really care about this, to develop my child to have the greatest potential in the long run. Okay? So again, if you find value from this, please share this with somebody. I spend a lot of time putting this stuff together for free for you guys, and it would mean the world to me if you could share this with somebody, and hopefully they can find value from it too, because there's a lot of people in your shoes, and I once was, and I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did growing up with my family. So without further ado, see you in the next video.